Hey, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from the mat about teamwork. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what I think is one of the coolest things about teamwork this week. And that is that a really good team does not have to be made of the best players. It has to be made of the best team players. Okay? For instance, in the NFL, you have a couple of teams like the Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys, for instance. You could probably throw the Oakland Raiders in there too. They spend a lot of money buying these great players. And they put them on their team. And they don't do well. Year after year, they don't do well. And they go out the next year and they spend a lot of money and they buy a good player and they put them on their team. And they don't do well. The whole team doesn't do well. But they have all these great players. They spend a lot of money on them and they don't do well. And then you have other teams who just keep quietly moving along. They don't seem to spend a ton of money on players. And they do good year after year after year. Okay? You have teams like New England, Green Bay, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. They just keep doing their thing year after year. And you keep seeing them in the playoffs. You keep seeing them having winning records. They keep doing the same thing year after year because they have a good team. You see them just, oh, they drafted this running back and they put him in. Oh, and they do well. Oh, they just get this receiver and they do well. Oh, they just get this guy and they put him under their line and they do well because they have a good team. Okay? When they get a guy that doesn't work with the team, he doesn't have a good team attitude, they get rid of him. It's all about the team for them. And when you're playing a game like football, you got to have good teamwork. These other teams that try and go out and they buy a guy and they put him in, he's a great player, but it's all about him. And when it's not working, he gets, oh, they should give me the ball, or oh, they're not treating me right. And it all becomes about him and not about the team. So they don't do well. Okay? In hockey, I haven't watched hockey in a while, so I'm not sure if it's still true, but years ago, the Red Wings in Detroit had some good players, but they played really well as a team. They didn't have all the best players, but they were very good about playing together as a team. So they would play teams that had a bigger collection of good players that didn't play as well together on the ice. And they would win the Stanley Cup. And then you would get teams like the Capitals or the Penguins, who are supposed to have more good players who didn't play as well as a team. All right? So you can be an average individual player, okay, or a decent individual player that plays really well on a team and elevate your team and have much more success than you would if you are a great single player as a team player and you get on a team. Okay? That's one of the things I think is really cool about teams. Is good teamwork can elevate the entire team to a point that you may not have been able to reach all by your lonesome. All right? That's why you see so many people trying to get onto a team like the New England Patriots. They'll play there for less because they know that if they get there, that teamwork is going to help elevate them, give them a better chance at getting a championship. All right, so if you keep that in mind and you really want success, you'll go somewhere where your teamwork will help to elevate you, all right? Either in sports or maybe at a job. A place like Google, okay? Great teamwork, making a ton of money. Ooh, that's a nice idea, all right? So, anyway, that is my 2 cents on teamwork. I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.